Well, hi, my name is Matthew Runyon. I'm a fifth year PhD student at the University of Illinois working with Dr. Tony Studer. I'm originally from a farming background, so my family farms back in Noble, Illinois, down in southern Illinois, Richland County. So my PhD is in crop sciences, and I'm working on a specialization in plant breeding and genetics. My project is focused on identifying different genes of agronomic importance for yield potential and stress tolerance in plants, and learning how we can optimize the expression of those genes out in the field so that those plants offer the best that farmers can possibly have. One of the aspects of my projects looks at planting density tolerance. So whenever we look at yield potential over the past 50 years in the United States, we see a really strong correlation between planting density itself and yield performance. So obviously, whenever you look at the factors that affect yield out in the field, that's primarily affected by the number of plants that you have in a given space, as well as the number of kernels that you get off of each individual ear. Whenever we look at what factors farmers have control over, the number of kernels per ear is primarily weather determined, whereas the number of ears out in the field is primarily driven by the farmer's selection. It's also a balancing act that we have to consider, because if you pack too many plants in close together, they're going to be competing with each other for all the different resources that they need. So we have identified a mutant that gives the plant smaller leaves, and we're now trying our different trials by planting those plants closer together and see if we can increase our yield in that way. Pipe corn is a really interesting aspect of my research that goes into working with the carbon partitioning side of things. So pipe corn is a variety of corn that produces exceptionally large cobs compared to normal field corn that you would see. It's traditionally been used to make corn cob pipes out of, and there's really only one company left in the United States that even makes corn cob pipes anymore. That would be the Missouri Meerschaum Company out in Washington, Missouri, about 45 minutes west of St. Louis. However, they're using germplasm that was last developed in the 1970s to the 1990s, so is that really the best performance material that there could possibly be? I don't think so. So what I've been doing as part of my program is also developing new pipe corn varieties, and we've got one of our first pipe corn hybrid trials out in the field this year. So these are going to be the newest varieties that there are in the last 30 to 40 years.